Once you have a game system picked out, or multiple game systems picked out, that's just the first challenge. The next challenge is, how in the world do you hook them up? Because there are just so many wires. Wires everywhere. We're going to break it down a little bit for you, show you what's what, and help make it a little bit easier on you. First off, of course, the old standby multi-plug. Any place you go, you're going to want one of these. Any place you're running this, because power coming out of the walls, sometimes there's only 2 plugs, sometimes it's hard to find any plugs anywhere, sometimes they're far away. So to make this work the best for your setup, we recommend a multi-plug with a surge protector and an extended cable on it to give it a lot of juice and a lot of distance. So multi-plugs with surge protectors are the best. This equipment is relatively expensive, especially your first investment, so you want to protect it. Make sure you have several of these on hand if you have multiple gaming systems. Now, next thing, of course, many of you have seen this before. I'll stretch this out to Diego here. This is a Ethernet cable. Many of these systems, like the modern Xbox and the PlayStation 3, are Wi-Fi compatible, meaning they can work on any Wi-Fi network. However, for a more stable connection, or for places that don't have Wi-Fi, you can connect them to your wired network, if your settings allow it, through a standard Ethernet cable. They have Ethernet ports on the back, much like your computer at home or at work is connected this way. Almost everything is connected through one of these standard Ethernet or Cat5e cables. Okay, after you've got that taken care of, you've got power, you've got internet, but how do you hook the game up to your TV, to your projector? You have multiple plugs. Things like this. Diego's got these right here. These are standard audio-video cables. There's one for each and every system. Every system will come with one. Typically, it'll come with this standard definition. This is the lowest standard of video. It has the yellow video cable and the red and white audio cables. Typically, any TV or projector or speaker system will have cable inputs of those same color somewhere on the back. So all you have to do is match the color. The plug itself matches the system it comes with. It'll plug in right to the back of the system, whether it be the Xbox, the Wii, or the PlayStation 3. Now, you have to keep them together, but they are not cross-compatible with it. So you have one for the PlayStation, you have one for the Xbox, has a different back on it but the same plugs, and you have one for the Wii, which is a different color entirely. All of them have that same red, yellow, and white with a different backing. So to help yourself out, you can put a little tag on them, maybe a piece of tape written with the word Xbox, the word PlayStation, that lets you know what it is. Or, should your wires break or you want to make your life a little easier, they sell these multi-component plugs. These can be had for around $13 at any gaming store, that come with a plug for each of the major systems in the back. This is a kind of a replacement plug, but it's great because it is compatible with all of them. It has the same yellow, red, and white. It even comes with an upgraded S-Video. S-Video is the next level up of definition above this yellow video cable. From there it goes to what's called an RGB connection, which has red, green, and blue component cables replacing the yellow as well as the red and white. The next one up is HDMI. This is high definition video. This is what's used with many of the fancy flat screen TVs today. That can be used with the PlayStation 3 as well as the Xbox 360. These things give you a high definition quality but require a much more expensive or much more modern piece of viewing equipment, like a expensive projector or a flat screen TV. Finally, we have the power components for the systems themselves. You've got your plug, you've got it plugged in, but you need to plug in the system itself. Each one of them comes with a power box of some sort, a plug of some sort, that fits only into the back of that system and then plugs into your surge protector or directly into the wall. Very simple. They plug in here and plug into the back of the system. During our section on hooking up the systems themselves, you'll be able to see just how those work. But like before, they have very unique shapes and colors with the same sort of plugs. Okay. Finally, we have sensor bars. Much like the Kinect sensor bar that was a large object, this one is for the Wii. This one is meant to be played in front of the TV or above the TV, sits on a little stand and plugs in with a tiny and very long wire. This is meant to read the motions of the Wii system, much like the Kinect sensor is meant to read the motions of the Kinect. They are unique only to the system they come with. They typically come with the component. If you buy a Connect system, it'll come with all the pieces that you need. The Wii will come with this as well. No upgrading required.